okie, stage one. Today we're going to talk about inference, which is part of our VIPERS skill. It's the I in VIPERS. So inference means making an educated guess about a text that you have read and answering questions about the text. We often call it reading between the lines, so being able to find clues in a text which doesn't actually give you the answer, but you can tell from the words that are being used or the way characters are behaving to infer meaning. An example of this would be if a character pulled a face when they were eating dinner, for example, and you can infer meaning as to whether they like it or not from the face that they pulled. I'm going to read you a book, well, a little bit of a book, and show you some questions that you can use. This is called Our Head Teacher is a Supervillain. I hope it's not about our head teacher. Yellow eyes. Miss Carr stood at the front of the classroom and fixed us with a strange stare. She's doing it again, I whispered to Holly, who was sitting beside me. Doing what? She asked. Looking at her with her yellow, swirling eyes, I said. Holly nodded. All the teachers are doing that now. Spinning eye thing now. Silence, bellowed Miss Carr. You're only allowed to speak if you want to say, I'd like to do the extra hard maths. I'd like to do the extra hard maths, I laughed. Thank you for that, Max Foster, Miss Carr announced. You can stay after school to do extra hard maths. What? I cried. No, I didn't mean that I wanted. That's all I'm going to read at the moment. It sounds like a good book. I haven't actually read it, so I don't know what happens. But even as you're reading a text, you could ask about why the author is using the kind of words that they've used. How do you think the students are feeling? What do you think is going to happen to the characters? What do you think is going to happen to the teachers? How do you think they're feeling? How do you think that not only they're feeling, but how does it make you feel? And why do you think certain things happen? So they're the kind of questions that you would ask about the information that you're reading. So not just finding things that about vocabulary, which was what we talked about before, but really understanding the meaning of the text. I hope that was useful. Next week, or the next time, it will be P, which is prediction. Thank you, everybody. Happy reading.